again, it's on.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
welcome back to your favorite podcast of 30 Views a Week. I know you love us. I know you do. All of y'all do. All 29 of you, and then me who likes the video too. It's Opinionation. I'm your host, Dominique Superstar, and we have once again the ill panelist. You know, we keep brains around, and Hassan.
That's messed up.
Please welcome Miss P to the show.
Hi, how are you?
P is an actress. She's an Emmy and Oscar award-winning actress.
Soon to be. You can add that.
On these places.
After. Thank you, sir.
Please give it up for my man's Chester B. Davis. He's in the building. He's in the building.
You.
The lovely Val the Forensic Gal is here. You know she don't hold back nothing. There was a sparring match last week that's unparalleled. My man's from OneStream.tv, Miguel, is in the building with the wisdom on deck. All right? The ferocious, the thoughtful, the I ain't playing with you. I know I'll take my wig off. Jamila Richardson is here. Don't make me take this a job off.
I will, and pray about it later.
And pray while I'm.
Why is she ferocious?
Oh, she's a.
You weren't here last week.
Then let's just.
You gonna find out,
this
brother.
way. Stay on your square around Jamila. That's all I gotta say. Everybody, stay on their square. Yeah, because if she see you floating off that square, boy. My childhood friend, Akendu Mickens, is it
peace to the 9 realms.
Oh wow! Don't do that. That's disrespectful. You know who he's referring to. And last but not least, the star of the show, ladies and gentlemen, in the darkness, drinking some watermelon juice, roaming past Saturn right now. Hassan, TTT, that's not true, Mucko.
Wow.
Yo, you gotta open your mic, bro. Get the people, say something. Open your mic first.
That's not true.
Hassan. Yeah, see what I mean, everybody? You see? Hassan, are you there? Is this thing working? Okay, cool. We're gonna keep moving. He'll be back with us when he's finished meditating and doing some shadow work. Let's get right into it. This week's topic.
Did you introduce Val?
Yeah.
Your age is showing, my nigga. Calm your age.
Does he need to introduce twice?
You gotta hold it down for us gray bears. You fully gray. That Alzheimer's might be. Okay, cool.
I diet gray.
You diet.
So
gray.
do I.
Thanks
You
for
diet gray.
back, Michael.
Yep.
No,
Gray
it's
is
called
good.
platinum.
Boy.
First, I thought you were saying you diet gray. I'm like, okay, cool.
No.
Here are some results from a search.
Wow, I'm talking and the darn computer is talking back. Okay.
Is that
This
you?
week's topic. Compatibility.
Ooh.
What you mean compatibility? Look the word up. Compatibility. Are you compatible with your mate? Have you been with somebody for 20 years and you finding out y'all not compatible? Jamila, would you date a man or a woman with children?
Absolutely. Absolutely, I would date a man. Not
As
a man
someone would
or
say,
a woman.
go
Let's
deeper.
just stick to a man. Yeah, I would date just a man, not a woman. Yes. With children.
This is 2025. I'm just being.
Yeah, but that's why I'm going to clarify right now. Just
All
a
right.
man.
I just don't want to be paid for. Pause.
Yeah.
Chester, I know you're a married man. We're not getting nobody in trouble tonight. This is for men and women that are married and single. Val wanted to segregate everybody last week. I don't think there should be people on the show that's single and married. In the name of segregation, Val's a segregationist.
Oh.
Chess.
Segregation.
Chess, when you were out here in these streets, was it an option to date a woman with children?
I mean, I looked at it like after a certain age, as it comes with the territory. Like, so for instance, if I'm dating in my 20s, it all depends. If I'm like 25.
It comes with the 20s territory. What you mean?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying.
It comes in the teens.
Let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
I think at a certain age, after a certain, I mean, it's high. It's a low, not a low chance, but it's a possible chance that somebody in teens can have a child. But definitely, when you get to your 20s and your 30s, somebody's going to have children. So you just kind of gotta get that out your way. It's a very rare find to find somebody without kids in their 30s.
Well, let me just say this.
That's your opinion.
Let me, and that's the thing.
I said it's a rare find. I'm not saying that's what it is.
No. I think that it's your opinion. That's great. Okay,
I understand.
Well, it is opinionation, so yes,
right.
Which is opinion.
Right.
But Chess, let me just say this. Your dear old cousin has been trying to get with some of these older ladies lately. I've been trying to step out. Bruh, it's like 60-year-old women, 55-year-old women that ain't got kids.
Okay. It's LA.
And that was, you know what, Pilar? Thank you. I'm sorry, P. You're right. Because LA got a lot to do with it. Like, you got former actresses here. They've been in their career and that thing.
All right.
HS. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm surprised too, Chess. I thought folks.
As a point of fact, my mentors who are older right now, they're married. They've been married for like 30, 40 years. It was her fourth marriage and his second, and they didn't have kids until then.
Oh.
He was 50 when they had their first kid. And these are my friends. They're like in their 30s now, but they didn't start their family until much later.
Wait a minute. You said they're in their 30s now, but he was 50 when
No, my friends are in their 30s now, but they didn't get married or their official marriage that really worked out, and they actually had a family together. He was in his early 50s and she was like in her late 40s when they started having kids. They have 2 kids and they're in their 30s now. So LA is kind of like that. She had her career. He was doing stunt work and acting and all this stuff, and now he's like 97. So it just
and everybody also wants to say sexy in the sun out here.
Wait,
there's no winter. There's no let's hunker down. Let's pack it in. It's nice all the time. What's up, Shaq? What up?
Let me interject. I'm in my 40s. I don't have children. I'm a real fine. But anyway, again, but I'm saying, I know if I get back out in the dating pool, my just the way I'm not looking at for the mic with me. I just know that it might come with the territory. So it depends on how much I like the person.
I got you.
That's
now, P, would you date a man with children? Let's say he got 4 kids by 4 different baby mamas.
Ooh. I'm not going to be on the kill list, so no, thank you.
What you mean? This is a nice man.
No, because if you can't commit to one and you have 4, I can't play with you. Second of all, if it's a woman with kids, it's different because I think that you can be simpatico because you have a different point of view and you understand what it's like to be a woman. So I feel like it's a little bit easier to talk about what that is.
First of all,
I'm not against dating anyone with kids because that's, everyone's in a different place in their life and they're doing things, and I want to have children too. So I think for me, it's not a question if they have kids already, it's that I also want to have children. So that would be the conversation.
I know you didn't just say simpatico. Kenny don't understand that.
Okay, so you're on a different wavelength with another woman
what
because
I truly
you have similar feelings a lot of the time.
Is she just did some sexist stuff. You saying the dude can't have kids, but you would date a woman with kids?
Yeah. This is different.
Sexist stuff.
I'm sorry, if you have 4 separate children, unless they all died, in which case, the wives died or whatever it was, you can't commit to any of that, then I don't see you committing to me.
So what if she got 2 or 3 kids, 2 or 3 baby daddies. Why would she be any different than a dude with 4 kids and 4 baby mamas?
Well, if she's dating me, obviously she doesn't want to be with a dude.
First of all,
but if she had kids,
we didn't get there yet.
You know, I'm from
but we got there now.
We're
speeding down the track.
So if she has
Catch
kids,
up.
obviously she was with a dude at some point.
Yeah, so.
Which makes her of two
point.
minds at
Bisexual,
times,
yes.
right?
Hey, Val, you have a little bit of good two time. You
Get
have
to
too
it,
much
Val.
of a good
I
time.
believe in you.
You need to calm down. Stop bouncing on that bed like that, Val. What are we doing?
Are you asking me a question?
Val, that's that tater salad bounce.
Right. It was
no, this is the what is it? Banana
porridge
or whatever.
Porridge.
Banana pudding. Okay, so are you asking me a question? Shall I answer?
No.
Why you don't want me to answer the question? But all right, fine.
I want her to answer the question.
Let her answer
I'm not going to do that. Go ahead, Val. No. Go ahead, Val. I'm listening. We are listening. Go ahead, Val. Have a drink of the wine.
Haters, you having banana pudding and wine?
You're asking would I date a man with children?
Yes.
Now, when I was younger, the answer was no. Because I was selfish and I wanted all the attention. And I felt like if he had kids, then I wouldn't come first. And I wanted all the money to come to me. When I was younger. Now I'm older. And yeah, I would date a guy with kids, but I have stipulations. The kids have to be a certain age. Because I'm older. I don't want any babies.
You don't want no toddlers around.
Right. No, you got to be grown in college.
You ain't changing no Pampers.
Nobody in the house. That's my opinion. That's what I say for me.
I can't be mad at it.
That
Let's get some wisdom in here. We done went way fast down the track. P trying to send us to China.
You're welcome.
Supercharge real quick. Hold on. Michael, now you just got happily married. Congratulations to you and yours. But a couple years ago, would you date a woman if she got a couple baby daddies to be coming through? He putting his beer up on the table. He got his feet up. You walk in, and he got his feet up on the coffee table. You about to take her out because he watching the kids?
You know, every situation is unique, so I'm not going to give a blanket statement. But usually, there's a certain mentality that goes into having multiple baby mothers and baby daddies. You know, I come from the independent Black woman head of household background, and what I know about that particular demographic is like they have one kid out of wedlock if they are into their whole career and, you know, independence.
Yeah.
And then if they met somebody and got married, then they're open to have other kids as well. You know, I was definitely surrounded by that when I was growing up. You know, the women who were my friends, you know, and I love having women as friends. Not
both and other
kids,
things.
You know, meaning that that's a great thing to have. You know, they usually had one kid. So that's a certain mentality. That's what I'm used to. You know, I probably could go for, you know, 2 at the most with 2 different daddies because it's all about peace, tranquility, and, you know, I want to lessen the possible toxicity. Now, if we had 2 guys,
You said the word incorrectly, but go ahead.
Well, okay, how should I say it, Val?
Never mind, Michael. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I want to always educate myself.
Never mind. Go ahead.
Val hitting you with a female. That's not true.
No, you know, you know, I have normalism, so I've always had normalism. So, anyways, yeah. So I'm not have a blanket statement, but you know, the older I become, the less toxic environment I want to put myself into.
Very true.
Understood.
Amen.
Understood. Hey, Hassan.
Yes, sir.
You out here single. You buff. My mom can see you now. Thank you for going somewhere where you can be seen.
Well, I got home.
You're a trainer. You know what I'm saying? You out here in these streets. Would you date a woman that had children, my niggas?
Oh man. That's an L negative on that. No.
Wait, hold on now. What you mean? What's wrong with women with children?
There's nothing wrong with women with children, but I dated a woman with a kid, and her kid was off the wall.
Oh,
I've
like
had
Michael Jackson?
experience. The little man would climb over everything. He was fighting with his mama over the computer. He had no discipline. And
that's what you're there for. What you mean?
I wasn't his daddy.
Stepdad?
And the woman's kid was her king. I seen that and stuff. It took me a while to realize.
The kid was her king.
The kid was her king.
Wow.
You know, and I saw that.
That's
hold on, Dom. He pushing it. You like to tell me. He pushing it further ahead.
Well,
listen, I'm just telling you what I seen. Not all women are like that, but I seen that's what she was. Her kid was her king. The kid could do no wrong. She didn't discipline him and stuff. I did not talk to her before the kid came in my place. She didn't pay no rent, no nothing.
Oh.
But the kid was the king. And I saw that. And my mistake was not talking about that stuff from the very beginning about the kid and about him.
Don't forget the woman
like
king.
that.
It was the kid king.
And I don't have kids, so I didn't know what to expect and stuff. I thought the kid would be ruly, but once I seen he was unruly, I'm like, shit, this little motherfucker. He was a bad.
Have we ever met anyone that was ruly?
MFer. Okay, cool.
Have we ever met anyone that was ruly?
Listen, this kid, she would tell him, hey, don't get off your computer. He'd be like, nah, mom, come on, mom. And they will fight. I literally seen him one day next to me fighting over a computer, pulling back and forth. And I'm looking like, this is crazy.
How long were you with her, Hassan?
I think maybe, I don't know. It was during the pandemic and stuff.
Was it over
here locked in?
Pandemic count.
It was pandemic love. And then once I seen that kid wasn't the shit, wasn't what he was about. I'm like, you and that badass fucking kid gotta go.
That kid was not the shit.
Kind of blame you on that one, champ.
I just said I did not know what to expect.
In one household. You supposed to step in at some point and give him that man.
What you mean? The kid was the king.
The kid was the king, dude. I'm just telling you.
Like ain't never been the king in your household.
There is no way he could have battled when a woman is very much that way with her son. There's nothing a man can do.
Yeah.
Nope. There really isn't.
That's why I told her.
Except for walk away. Period.
Her and her kid got to kick rocks. I told his little ass. Like I'm talking about the little kid was bad.
You said the kid is not my son.
That's funny. Like he would throw balls against the wall, and I'm like, hey, don't throw the ball against the door. I said. He was this little smart ass little motherfucker. I'm gonna just be honest, because it's a flashback.
Clearly, he was a motherfucker.
He was throwing the ball against the door. I said, "Don't throw the ball against the door." He said, "It's not the door, it's the wall." And I'm like, "This little motherfucker."
He would have been in the trash can.
Buddy,
upside down.
And I said, I told her, I said, "Take your little badass kid and y'all get the fuck out of here."
Oh. Okay, well, on that note, let's switch the gear just a hair. Because Pilar, P brought us to this space. I wasn't even ready to get there yet.
You're welcome.
She fast. Clearly, she fast.
What's that?
Big shots, man. Would you date a bisexual woman?
What kind of
that ballot has already been I already did that.
Right now? What are we doing?
You guys are like lagging behind. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, I'm coming back, P.
No,
Hold
no,
your
no.
horses. I'm coming back.
No, but this is the funny thing. This is the caveat. I would never date a bisexual dude.
Oh.
See,
It's true.
she's still trying to advance us. She's still trying to advance us. Listen, hold up, and Jamila just clearly.
Wait, hold on.
What is going on?
Did we get to ask why? Or we just going on?
Yeah,
we go past that.
we get to ask everyone else, then we'll get to why.
This is wild. Like, listen, I can't even get this question out. Chess, I'm asking you first because I know you have a level of civility in your life. Would you date a bisexual woman? Chess, you could be with her friend, her friend's friend.
No, that's not how that works. That's absolutely not how that works.
It's not. Wait a minute. If I'm dating a bisexual woman, it's gonna be about 7 y'all up in this piece. What you talking about?
Oh no, that's not the
What you
that's not the
talking
rules of the
about,
club.
Kenny?
Sorry, we don't play like that. It's not like that.
Hey, it's all women. We all lesbians. What you mean?
But that's not how this works.
I done been a lesbian since 1970. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm dead serious.
Gotta unpack a lot here. Okay.
Well, okay, P, I'm coming back, P. I'm coming back. Right now, I'm going to the pious Chester B. Davis. Chester B., would you date a bisexual woman?
Probably not.
What you mean? Probably. Now, the probably is the light. That's a little light.
That's a soft maybe.
Probably not. I mean, what you want me to do? Probably. Now, we talking about going out, hanging out? Of course. Dating, like exclusively, like me and you my girl, I'm your dude? Probably not.
Well, why not? Can I ask
like,
yeah, because I couldn't take nobody serious neither. A bisexual man, I can't.
I mean,
not serious. That we dating.
Right.
So Jamila, you would date a bisexual man?
No, I think go out for a steak dinner. Yes.
No.
I got you, Chess. That's a date for me.
I got you, Chess. I'm going to the females now. I want to see how they feel about the whole thing. Jamila, would you date a bisexual man? This man, he kisses another man and he kisses you.
But dating don't require me to be kissing him. Dating don't require me to kiss him. Dating don't require me to have sex with him. Dating is getting food for free.
You real technical. You technical Tina.
Oh,
technical Tina tonight.
He's saying that right now. Are you serious?
What you mean?
Say that again.
Oh, wait. Wait. Never mind.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead, you guys. Go ahead. Let me be quiet.
I'm coming, Val. I'm coming. You know I'm going around the room.
That's not what they said last week, so.
You know what I'm saying?
Valerie knows that.
All of this, and I'm the type of woman that's but now,
wait, hold on, because she had her wine and she came on here like a firecracker. I already know she was still sizzling from last week. That's what I'm saying to you. If we're gonna go back that way, we were talking about dating several people. Several people. I will never date several people. Let's make that clear so everybody can understand. I will never date several people. Yeah. If I'm dating somebody, it's the one person, and it got to be just one at a time.
Pilar, Michael Pilar, this is something that started last week.
But I want as well.
I'm just making the correction and give everyone clarity because what was brought up was last week. So let me clarify what I'm saying.
Go back and watch that.
Listen, I understand what you're saying, but you also
I was talking about bisexuality. I don't know how we got back to last week.
I understand she has standards, so she wouldn't just date anybody just to get free food either. No. So her making that statement is
how do you know what I would do?
Because because I've been listening to you talking, so I actually say, hey, she wouldn't do this because I see she has standards. If I'm wrong, I guess I'm wrong. That's all.
The question was, will we date a bisexual man? So what's the standard in that?
Because I don't think you would just date somebody just to get free food.
Your first mistake was what you thought. And I'm telling you what I'm telling you because it's me. You can't think for me.
Even a mistake.
You can't think for me.
To be honest, Dom, can I jump in there before all this goes off the rails?
Jamila be making me feel like Ray Charles.
Let me try to keep it from going off the rails. Let me try to keep it from going off the rails. First, you have to redefine dating. So if you're just talking about y'all just going to a movie, dinner, or something like that, are you talking about trying to get into a relationship? Or are you talking about
if you would
it was
go out
clear
with
from
a
the beginning.
bisexual person in a romantic way? In a romantic
Just
way.
said.
Okay, you needed
well,
to say that.
if you just dating him and just you
If
might
you're
not
going
know.
on a
People
date
don't.
with somebody, isn't that implied that it's romantic stuff? How old are we out here?
Exactly. I
Hold on.
think you guys are just making up
They're
bullshit.
trying to move
That's
into
not
friendship
true.
Thank you,
I don't
now.
think
Hassan.
y'all listening. I don't really think no one's listening. We're talking about a specific type of person, a bisexual, a person that'll date both sex. The question was, would I date a bisexual man? Yes. In that case, I would get free food. Am I taking this bisexual man serious? Absolutely not.
And so that's why I said you wouldn't date him, because dating is about taking things serious. It
No,
wasn't
it's
about.
not.
Oh, okay, never mind. It's not. You're right.
And I think
You're right.
In
that's
this
where we were trying to
situation, no, it's
define
not.
dating.
This is situation. This is a different situation. If I'm trying to be with somebody looking for a husband, he's not going to be bisexual. That man that I'm dating is different than me dating a bisexual. He like men and women.
So
So
that
Okay,
hey,
means
Jamila.
you.
Okay,
So
Jamila, I got a
so that
question
means
for
you
you, Jamila.
wouldn't date the
Hold
dude
up,
then
Hassan.
anyway.
Hassan, let me ask
Come
you a
on,
question.
man.
Jamila, would you kiss the bisexual man?
no, I'm not kissing him.
What you mean? I just paid for
I'm not.
dinner.
First of all,
But
I'm
this
not
man just
kissing
paid for
him.
dinner.
No, I'm not kissing. Kissing is very, very serious to me. That is where like real emotions come in at. You can have sex with somebody all day long, but kissing gonna tell the whole story.
Yes, it is.
So
Yes, it
no,
is.
I can't do that.
All right, Michael, can you bring us back? And Pilar, I'm coming. Listen, because I already know.
I'm waiting for you.
You are a
That's really
resident
what it boils
expert.
down to.
So I'm coming to you for expert opinion. Right now, I'm just still trying to get some amateur night.
It's a survey.
Mike,
When I was younger,
would you ever date? Oh, I'm sorry,
when
not
I was
now.
younger, I would date bisexual. I would have dated bisexual women. I think I definitely put myself in position. So first of all, we got to define dating. There's the type of dating where you're just
going out romantically, going out together.
Let me finish. I'm talking my definition.
Oh,
okay. There's the dating where you want to have fun.
Hey.
And then there's the dating where you're thinking about moving a little bit more serious.
Exactly. Thank you.
So when
Somebody
I was
just said that.
younger, I was mostly in the category of dating to have fun.
Got it.
Thank you.
And so I would, and I did date a bisexual woman because I wanted to be the middleman.
Hey, the middleman in the sandwich.
Yeah. So, but now as I got older, again, the idea of, I can have multiple women and I can do with left and I'm go with Cassie night one and somebody else night two and then we could do the double night three. I don't have enough dick for all that, so I'm good.
I got enough room. I got enough room. Any bisexual ladies, y'all just want to come by and bring me some pie or something? I got enough room. Y'all can come and sit down. And okay, cool.
You calling the internet for that?
Huh?
You calling to the internet for? Anyways, go ahead. Oh,
Valerie.
Sorry.
Would you date a bisexual man, Valerie? Would you date a man? He's really into you, but he's, you got a little boyfriend on the side.
Like this street.
Hell no.
What you mean? Why not? What you mean? He's nice to you. He gives you free food.
The whole night I would be thinking about
don't think too much.
And that would turn me off. I couldn't do it.
Oh.
I go there. So I can't. No, not interested.
Interesting. Okay.
I'd like to add a little bit to
Go ahead.
That, most of us aren't really thinking about. So, disease and most specifically AIDS. They try to create this propaganda. You remember how they would say, black women are the new leading case of AIDS in America, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
Year after year after year after year. There's only 1 year where men to men sex wasn't the leading category of HIV. But that was the year that they recategorized it and expanded the definition of what AIDS really was. So I think we have to that was always in the back of our mind. I think when you think about bisexual men, we always, or women would always think about that. And also, let's be clear, let's be fair. There are heterosexual people who actually utilize that part of the anatomy to have
Yeah.
sex.
It's 40% actually.
What are you talking about, Mike?
I understand that, Michael, but I would when I go there, I'm not talking about AIDS. I'm talking about what they actually do physically.
Oh.
In my mind,
what do they do? We on the internet. We don't know
nothing. What's the difference in a heterosexual?
I'm like, hell no to the no. No, thank you, because you're not going to be eating dinner with me and talk and spit in my food.
Okay, well, what's the difference between a heterosexual man that's doing anal sex versus a homosexual man that's doing anal sex?
But a homosexual man is getting a penis stuck up his ass. Am I correct?
That's one category. There's
why is that funny?
I'm not the expert,
why do we laugh? Why is
there's always a bottom and
that's
there's
crazy.
a
Like, why is that funny?
Exactly. He ain't always doing it good.
What? You didn't know that, Valerie?
I didn't know what? A heterosexual man also gets a penis?
No, what I'm saying is that in the homosexual community, there's roles. There's rarely a man that's on the top that is on the bottom at some time. There's the roles.
Tops and bottoms.
Top and bottom.
Tops and bottoms.
Skewed and flipped, and one minute you want to act like the female, next minute you know he acting hard. Man, look, whatever.
I've been around the community enough, and I've learned that there's a bottom.
There's a bottom.
There's a top.
The top and a bottom is wild.
They don't really mix.
No, they don't.
I can't say, hey, what's up? But I will not be going on a date. No, thank you.
Okay, well.
That's all I'm saying.
There's men who
are you trying to convince me otherwise?
No, I'm saying there's men who participate in anal sex and they put themselves at risk and they don't really share that experience. And then there's other men who get stuff stuck and
Hey Mike. Hey Mike.
They're doing other things.
Hey Mike.
What was that guy? He put a
this
girl
the wrong show, Mike.
what was that thing?
This is a whole other segment. Okay. Which we'll get to. Not in this episode.
Mike, you're like taking this way out there.
We've got to
He's actually not. He's not.
Of bisexuality. That means you sleep with men and you sleep with women. Correct?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on how you sleep with men, or you could be the top.
Somebody
guy.
can be the top, and
I don't
somebody
sleep
can be
with them
bottom,
anyway.
Bisexualism.
That means you're not bisexual?
No, I'm saying is that you're at risk with the same type of environment where if you're a top man and then you're a heterosexual man who is doing anal sex, you're exposing yourself to the same risk.
You're saying it's the same fecal matter. It's the same fecal matter is what you're saying.
So all I'm saying is that
the
idea of another man to man just grosses you out.
Oh, yeah.
This is a man to woman, dude. What are you talking about?
All right, we're going to go back and forth on this. What I would say.
I'm coming to you, P. I'm coming to you. Don't worry.
No, you're not wrong. I just want to identify that your root issue with dating a bisexual man is you don't want any man mixing himself with another man. That just grosses you out. And that's
when I start thinking about what goes down. Now, I've seen a porn video or two.
Okay.
And I'm okay.
And all I'm saying is that some of that stuff that's going down can happen heterosexually too. That's it.
Not with a penis.
I'm done.
Yes.
Yes. No, you guys.
I'm done. I'm gonna stop.
Clearly, Val is not into Greek loving.
No. I'm
She
coming to
got
you,
her
Kenny.
wine. She came ready to fight and bust shots this week
Oh,
because
this
Yes,
she
she
is
still
did.
funny.
mad
When you
Yes,
have
she
too.
did.
that's what happens when you
She
make
was
banana pudding
ready.
and
Yeah.
Pinot Grigio. Banana pudding and Pinot Grigio put you in a rumbling mood.
Val, we love you. You know we love you. You know we love
I
you.
do. I absolutely love
I made
her.
it tell you. Don't even get frustrated. You know we love you.
I love Val.
Can I just say this?
Oh my God.
Can I say
of
this?
what
So
bisexuality is.
when you dating someone, I don't if you're just talking about casually dating or moving towards more serious, casually dating, I don't even know if the conversation gonna come up.
Right.
If you're just casually dating somebody, going
I
to a
don't know what
movie,
kind of dating that
chilling.
is. I ain't never did that
But
kind of dating.
if you're trying to move to get serious with somebody, then you're then you would be talking whether or not you've dated this person or that person. I don't.
All right,
I've
look,
never
Kenny,
had
hold on.
casual
Everybody hold up.
conversations
Everybody
about
hold
that.
up. Everybody hold up. Everybody hold up. P, you're the only woman that's bold
I'm
enough
the only
here.
queer person here. Okay, that's cool.
There it is. Talk
It's
to
fine.
us about the bisexuality.
Yes.
Well,
Please.
I mean, it's for everybody. Your self-expression of what that is up to you. I've also met bisexual people across the board who, even if they do like the same-sex person, it doesn't mean that they've dated them because they haven't had the opportunity, or that they're just like, it's nerve-wracking. Dating, when you're like 13, 14 years old, dating is freaking nerve-wracking, right? Like, you're just like, I'm gonna go say hi to them, and then you run and hide in the bushes because you can't hang. You know what I mean? So
Hilarious.
I think there are a few layers to what that is and how people proceed doing that. And I think that conversations, discussions, being open to that is really important. So whoever you choose to date, whatever end of the spectrum they're on in terms of that, because everybody's a little bit of something. I only know a few people who are really super heterosexual, and that's totally cool. We love you. It's awesome.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
and that's totally
Wait a minute,
awesome.
wait a minute, P.
Yeah.
You said, wait. So you said that everybody's a little something. What does that mean?
Oh.
Well, according to the Kinsey scale, everybody there's I think that
I've
it's like
never
up to
met him.
60 or whatever.
Don't
Everybody
know
has,
him.
like, feels a certain way about their own personal sexuality, their gender identity, and how they enact their sexuality person to person. So people who are super heterosexual tend to be like in the 10 range. People who are gay, like, or pan or whatever, tend to be on the 60 range, but everybody is on that scale somewhere. So whatever that is for
Can
you.
I say I don't understand what
When you
super
mean 60
heterosexual
range,
No,
what
or
I
does
mean,
not
that
it's
means.
mean?
to the point of
I just choose not to
extremes.
be with.
Yeah,
I
you
just chose to
can.
be with a woman. That doesn't make me super heterosexual.
No, but
That
I'm just
just
saying
makes me
there's just
not.
a range. There's just a range. It doesn't have to be literal.
He's
Whatever
saying
So
you're
works
at
you
for
you're at
mean
you.
one end of
so
the scale,
you can
Kenny.
go light male on the gay? I mean,
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
some people who
let me get
no,
my
it's not
gay.
like
Wow.
that.
Let
It's
me
just
get
like, so hypothetically, a woman who is heterosexual can still admire women and love women and think that they're beautiful, but they're not going to act on it because that's not how they feel with their sexual orientation.
Okay.
Happens all the time.
What scale is that?
Because I'm not going
It's the
to
Kinsey
lie
scale. Dr.
No.
Kinsey, he did
A
this whole.
woman who just finds women attractive but doesn't want to act on it.
Yeah.
What number is that?
What number?
It's probably more in the 50s. Like, you can go to Dr. Kinsey's thing. This was created in the 50s because he was trying to do a study on sex and sexuality for people and what that meant for them.
Jamila,
He's just
are you
trying
in
to
the
create a
50s?
general idea of what that is.
No, I must be -1.
Ah.
That's okay too.
Wait. P, I got a question for you, P.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
As a bisexual woman, would you date a bisexual man?
No, I'm
Said
friends
no.
with them. I don't date them.
Oh,
Generally
that's
speaking.
discrimination.
No, it's not. I just haven't dated them. That's just not my thing. But I'm friends with a lot of bisexual men, so it's like I feel like it balanced out.
Well, would you if given the opportunity?
If it came up, probably. It's just usually my bisexual male friends are always my friends. So let's just say the opportunity hasn't arisen. How about that?
All right.
First of all, it should be mandatory that you disclose that you are doing my bisexual.
That banana pudding got her.
That banana pudding got her on it.
That banana pudding got her coming like a
very much
Godzilla.
important to do. Honestly, that's just my opinion.
So P, when you're about to go out with someone, let's say you give a straight man the time of day one time.
Yeah.
Would you tell him that you're bisexual?
Cool.
I bring it up, but I'm a communication person, so
to me that's
important.
I know you to be that.
And even if it's like we're just going out, we're having a good time, and like you said, because there's like the range of dating. It's like fun to serious. Like if we're in a fun place, I bring it up because I like to disclosure is important. And just talking to people, and also if that doesn't work, it's better to know that it doesn't work ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? Because I think this is what we're all talking about. Communication is the key to building something, or just being friends, or it's not going to work in terms of compatibility.
And P said it so much more eloquently than what I just said, but I basically said what she said.
Well, she has firsthand knowledge.
You did, but
she
didn't have that banana pudding and Pinot
has
Grigio.
to talk about it.
Banana Pinot Grigio. Hey, Hassan.
Clarity, right? Like talking about things, communication. That's the only way you can make everything's a relationship. It's the only way to make anything work.
Facts.
Right?
Facts.
But do you get into that on casual dates? I mean,
absolutely.
Why?
Yeah. When else do you get into it, Kenny?
If you casually dating someone and y'all not moving towards a relationship, why would you bring all that up?
I don't date casually. I date to anyway. Hey,
that's why you can't date more than one person.
Hey, back to the one. See that?
That's why you can't do it. I'm just
dating more than one person at once, because
everybody can't be.
We coming back to
like,
that was last week's conversation that people are kind of
not people.
Not
people. What you scared of Jamila?
No.
What you scared? She got you over here scared this week.
I'm not scared. I just don't have.
Hey, Hassan.
I'm not scared
you
of
just
shit.
can't overstand her.
I know you're not, Hassan. Let me ask you a question, man.
What?
Would you date outside of your race? You see, I put race in quotations.
Well, hey, how can I answer the bisexual question?
I feel like I didn't get in on that one.
Because you didn't include me in that.
Don?
I can answer both of them.
Maybe for a reason.
Here we go.
Hassan, would you date a bisexual man?
No, I would not.
You want to play with me? You want to play with me?
First of all,
I would not.
Go ahead.
First of all, come on, man. I'm not gonna date no dude. Okay, that's
would
the
you
first
date
thing
a
I'm not gonna do.
bisexual woman? Would you date a bisexual woman?
I have dated a bisexual woman.
Oh,
okay.
Some woman had a girlfriend. I didn't know, but she actually happened to like me and stuff. And then her woman was super jealous and stuff, and wanted to break my door down and get me and shit.
Oh, so you didn't get the chance to be with them both?
Oh no, I was only with that one girl. You know, but I wasn't with them both because one was a little more on the mannish side.
You don't like a stud?
If you breaking your door down, were you calling the police?
Nah, you messing with these studs? What's wrong with a stud?
Because I didn't even know that I didn't even know that she had a girlfriend.
Oh.
I just knew that she liked me. Then the girlfriend appeared, and I'm like, oh,
appeared.
Oh my,
appeared.
But you ain't answering the question. Were you scared she was gonna put the paws on you?
Because I had a girlfriend at the time anyway. So
y'all all out here in the streets.
I had a girlfriend, but I didn't. The girl happened to like me, and I didn't know that she had a girlfriend and stuff. And so it was kind of like, man,
that's a lot of
streets.
Oh my god!
But listen,
men like you. Well,
I didn't know that the girlfriend knew that she was interested in me. That's why she broke in and wanted to see me, because she knew. I didn't really know.
Yeah, but while you're dating, like, how did you not notice?
We wasn't dating. She just lived in she was coming to visit her uncle in my apartment complex, and we would just happen to. I was friends with her and
that
stuff.
Sounds like the beginning of a porno.
Not a good one.
Tell the story.
She said not a good one. You know what, Val? You on fire tonight.
What's going on?
Yes, she is.
Val is on fire tonight. Val is like, I'm striking first. I'm not getting hit first tonight. I'm striking tonight. Hey, Chess, man. Would you date, since we come back to you, Hassan, on this, would you date a woman outside of your race? Race is in quotations because, these things are made up concepts. But would you date a woman outside of your race?
Absolutely. I feel like race shouldn't be a factor when you fall in love with.
Absolutely.
Ooh, okay.
You fall in love with the person.
Yeah.
That's the point.
That's right.
I mean, I just feel like race
So
shouldn't
you
be a
can be
factor.
with Soon Yi. You and Soon Yi out here in the street.
we getting it in there, bro. Let's go. Egg for young me, whatever. Let's go.
That's
we
wild.
out.
This is my family, so we're going to have Asian family members. That's wild.
Well, we from Logan anyway. We from Logan anyway, bro.
There we are.
We from Logan.
There we are.
Logan, you had everybody.
That's true.
But I just feel like race shouldn't be a factor when you date. It's just about who the person.
Let me ask the Muslimina.
Even though I do understand some people's point when they get into race and why you shouldn't date and whatever. But I just feel like in the end, you like
the smut must go on in the end. Got it.
What you saying is when you get older, you have no choice. Just get whatever.
Jamila, would you date outside of your race?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Absolutely.
So you would date a Turkish Muslim?
Yes.
You looking like
a white one.
I'm Aquaman.
They're hot too, by the way.
I'm currently with a white man right now.
What, Kenny? You better be telling what's going on.
I can't tell her story. I know it, but
you better be out here swirling.
Yes.
She said,
definitely swirling.
Get these.
Absolutely. It wasn't even that. It was just. It was a man.
Natural selection.
It was a man that just.
Hey, I ain't got no gripe with you. Natural selection. You were the last person I thought that was going to answer like that. I'll be honest with you.
Me too.
Like I'm guilty of assuming something. That's wrong.
Why? I know. Wow. Why did you assume that?
I thought you was Black Power. I don't know.
You can be Black Power.
I thought you was a move member. I thought you was move member.
No.
You can do both. It's not mutually exclusive.
Clearly. Black Power and date a white person? Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a question. Can you have Black Power and date a Caucasian and date a colonial?
Yeah, because they're down for the cause. Those are the only ones.
Tina Marie.
If they're not down for the cause, there's no.
Tina Marie, John B. Is that what we saying? John B. and Tina Marie.
What's the cause?
The cause.
What is down for the cause? Because I'm curious to know that.
So for example, I was dating someone. They are Moroccan, which also means they're North African. But white people would perceive them as white, but I know that they are not. And they're Jewish and all these things. And
if you got melanin, you Jewish. Oh, let's not do that.
Yeah.
So when we
talked about it, it was a serious dating thing. We were making it serious.
Actually, I'm sorry, P. I don't mean to interrupt. I need to be correct.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you have melanin, you're Hebrew, and I'm keep going.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All the things. But what I was saying was that if we were to have children, I talked to him about this. They would look more like me than like him, and he would have to understand that that's how people would perceive, like how the perception of society at large would perceive you, etc. He was like, of course. He was like, of course I believe in us as people of color coming together and fighting any oppression in this universe. I was like, all right, cool. Then we don't have to talk about it anymore. People who don't understand that dynamic exists, or just like oblivious or think that it doesn't exist, aren't going to be as conducive to a serious relationship in the long run. That's just been my experience. I
got it. Listen, I'll say for Jamila, whatever European you dating, I know that mofo is down for the cause. Ain't no way in the world he dating you.
Yes.
Ain't no way in the world he dating you, and all hands and toes down. So I'm gonna give you that because
they're cool.
Ain't no making. Before we're not trying to get you in trouble. We know Kelly was in the room last week and had a bat hovering over your head if you get anything left. So we're gonna try to phrase this correctly. Before you were happily married, would you date outside your race?
Yes.
That's way too long. Okay, because
thinking about it.
When you
about
say
it, this
date,
man is
are
73
you
years
trying to
old.
get serious? Would I get serious with someone outside my race?
I said dating.
No. See, I define dating different. Because are you trying to get serious with a person, or are you just going out?
Just smashing.
Or are you trying to smash?
Smashing pumpkins.
Yeah, most men would do that, but I wouldn't. I would.
Look, Kassan, you see
My
how you
life
stuttering
has
like
been,
that?
I choose black women.
His wife is right off screen right now. Miss
telling you
Kelly
what I'm
is right
telling you.
off screen, bro. I promise you.
And
And she
I
got a
just
mouth like
said,
this. She looking at him like this.
I just said,
This okay,
I've
Kenny.
always
Kenny,
chosen
just
black women.
blink. Take your glasses off and blink if you're in trouble.
I've always
Blink
chosen
twice
black
if you're
women.
not okay.
My God.
It's just the way it felt.
Okay, kid. Okay,
The
Kenny.
way it felt. You talking
Yeah,
about?
let him go. Let him go. Let him go. We got him in the zone.
Listen.
Yeah, okay. Michael.
What?
Okay,
Like I said, when you're talking about dating and you're talking about getting serious, I would not.
Okay, Kenny. All right. We got it. Now, Kelly, can you let him can you go back upstairs, Cal? Okay, cool.
I gave you the real answer. All my answers are real.
Mike, before you were happily married, would you consider dating outside of your race?
Well, I went to school in Santa Barbara, so as the Romans do as the Romans do. Now, as I got older, I had the question that I posed, and I had these conversations with God. I said, God, I want to have the compatibility, and I know that there's compatibility outside of my race. And it was mostly with white women because, Mexican, Asians, I think we're a little, as black men, we're a little bit more liberal with those. But I would always say that, if I met somebody and I was compatible, I want to stay open to the possibility. One, because, that opportunity of compatibility and love might exist. And two, the more you resist, the more it persists. So I want
come on with your universal law. Come on.
Yeah, I want to leave the option open. But then I would always tell God, I said, but I have a preference for black women.
That part.
Yeah.
That part.
And usually when I just talk to God and say that's what I have a preference for or something I like and desire, God usually grants those opportunities for me.
Oh, way to clean that up.
Wow.
Good cleanup.
Wow. Hey, Hassan, man, I want to ask you now.
But I got a story to tell you.
Okay, go on.
I was dating this Romanian woman. And she asked me the same question. She said, what is your preference? And I told her the truth. I said, just like I just said, I'm open, blah, 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 but I prefer a black woman. She got angry.
Yeah, I'm not telling her that.
And,
I'm not telling her that until the next morning.
Like, you go date your black woman.
She'll find that out the next morning. She'll find that out at like 10 a.m. as she's getting her Uber to leave. But I'm smarter than that now. Not that you weren't smart then. I just know better. You know what? The less we talk, the better the night is. I ain't got nothing to say.
That's okay. I give you that.
I feel you though, Mike. Hey, listen, Hassan, man.
Yes. I'm all ears.
Internationally known. You've been a college scholarship athlete in Utah, of all places.
Bro.
Would you date outside your race?
You already know race is a construct, but as
yes,
far as so listen, that story about the little kid, that kid was a white kid. So I didn't tell you
just
that
got
part.
Macaulay Culkin running around your crib, just treating you like Joe Pesci.
Listen, I realized in that relationship, I realized that most Caucasian women do not see melanated men as a king. That's what I realized. They like them and stuff, but as seeing you as a king, I realized some of them don't see that.
That's
because
deep.
of how we are subjectively programmed not to see that.
That's deep.
You know? So, you know, you got nice looking football players, you got all this stuff, you got all these nice looking melanated dudes, but for some reason there's always some bullshit that's attached to them and stuff. They're not as the king in the hierarchy. And a lot of white people see this stuff. It's subjective programming and stuff. And so I'm like, I ain't dating any of them anymore. They are out the water. Nope.
I don't believe
that kid did you in. That kid did
Shots
you
fired.
in.
It wasn't.
Let a kid
It
come
wasn't
in.
just the kid. I just seen the concept of
I
her.
only can
how
come
she
with
chose.
man energy. So you let a kid come in and kind of take over your crib.
That's crazy.
He didn't take over my crib. I just seen how she picked her son.
Behaved with.
She chose her son, and that's her son, and I seen that.
And
he
she most likely would have chose her son.
Kenny, he
But
let
in
young
your
Massa
space-
come in the house and start telling nigga, if you don't sit your butt down, nigga.
That's so mind-boggling because a
dog.
lot of black women don't see black men as kings. That's why they so independent now.
And guess what? Another
It
woman
ain't
said
just-
that to me too.
It's
Another
the
Armenian
truth.
woman said that to me, and she's like, Hassan. She said, I said I couldn't date her because you don't see me as king. She said, I'm just gonna date melanated women. She said, but melanated women don't see you as a king too. And I said, oh shit, how the fuck did she know that shit?
Oh.
You know, and I'm like, wow. So I had to kind of backpedal. I'm like, she's right up in the she's right. You're right. So it wasn't
up in the corner,
and that's again subjective programming and stuff. If you part of the programming and stuff,
Val, are you open to open relationships? Val,
How did we go there?
Well, wait a minute. What's going around the world with it?
Val, I mean, I feel you, but like,
Val, are you open to open relationships? Like, so can I be with you, Val? But I got 7 other Valeries.
That's polyamory.
Oh man,
are you open to open relationships, Val? If you get free food,
it's absolutely not. But at the same time, you could be with someone and they're doing that and you don't know it. So I mean,
but are you open to it? I'm not asking you if they're cheating behind you or lying to you. Would you be open to me?
No. And to answer your other question, yes, I would date outside of my race, and I have.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
I would.
Everybody's the UN up in this piece tonight. we are the world up in this piece tonight.
What about you, Dom?
Except for Kenny. What about me? Mike? What about me, Mike? Don't do that.
I'm curious.
My business is personal. What you mean?
You look like you
close your mouth, P. Close your mouth, P.
The one-way
First of all, none of these women want to see me no more. I done been with every species known to mankind out this piece. They done all seen me coming. What you mean? Now, I love my melanated women for the record. I love my melanated women, but all of these females that known Dominique Quinn superstar.
I have no pearls to
Tell
clutch.
them,
I'm
Chess.
sorry.
Chess, would you tell them? Tell these people, Chess. That's my family. You can
I ain't gonna lie to her, right? She did make the best spaghetti with the mushrooms in it.
And she made spaghetti with red sauce.
She made spaghetti with the mushrooms in it.
Watch it, Val. I know what you're doing, Val.
Okay,
Val, I know what you're doing, Val. The red sauce. I know what you're doing with the red sauce, Val.
I gotta agree with Valerie. That's a dangerous combination right there, champ.
You know what I'm saying? She makes the best spaghetti. Spaghetti with red sauce.
You lucky you can lead a yard.
I'm still here.
You know what I'm saying?
You lucky you can lead a yard.
It is what it is. It's the truth.
Like, think right now.
It is what it is.
Kenny.
Well, along that lines, if she came with the potato salad and demanded raisins in it,
bruh,
is the relationship still good?
We're not doing raisins in the potato salad.
No, we're not doing raisins in the potato salad.
Or carrot strips. We're not doing that in the potato salad.
Carrot strips.
Why? Why?
Listen, these are colonial recipes we're talking about.
Or you can go full out. She just go carrot strips with the raisins in it.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
That's ultimate right there.
If my potato salad ain't made by a fat, obese, dark melanated black woman from the South, I don't want it. I need her arms to be flapping in the wind. You understand me? If my potato salad ain't made by that type of woman, it is not good. I don't want it.
Y'all got so many stereotypes.
If Pilar makes the potato salad, I'm not eating it.
It's not even funny.
She's too thin. I'm not eating Pilar's potato salad.
You're not going to taste it?
I'm not tasting Pilar's potato salad.
That's
Pilar's
unfortunate
too
for
thin
you.
to know what she's talking about.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you put raisins in your potato salad?
Oh,
my Lord. No, I do not. I'm not crazy.
No, it's just that she's too thin.
Oh my God.
I need an obese. I'm not talking about heavy set. I need an obese black woman to make my potato salad.
That's crazy.
So that means you only can be fat to know what you're doing?
Period. Period.
But okay,
Period.
hold on. So there's a lot of fat Caucasian women that don't know how to cook. So how do you do that?
But they put raisins. Listen, have you been paying attention?
He's mad at the raisins. That's what it sounds
like. We'll send you the clip notes, Hassan.
I know. Listen, I understand.
They put raisins in potato salad.
Not all white people put raisins in their potato salad.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be sticking up.
Depends on the side, you know. And if you want to put it in, you can. If you don't, you won't.
Should I tell people why they do that stuff and why for you to
That's
really
a whole
understand?
other podcast.
I'm sure you will.
No. Hassan, let me ask you the question.
You will.
Are you open to open relationships, Hassan? Can the woman you dating also date me and Michael? I don't know what Michael going to do with her, but she going to be over here. If she come over here.
Listen, man, and when I was at BYU, this girl I was dating, she was trying to date this other dude on our football team, and I was mad as hell.
The football team. Look at that. She wanted the whole team.
Okay, it was one other dude. It was this white dude that she was dating, and I was kind of mad and stuff. I mean, I won out in the end, but I was super upset.
Did you?
I was
Did you win?
Shut up, nigga.
Yes. Can I assume that was the bunny since you was at BYU?
She was a snow bunny.
Yeah, but snow bunnies at BYU.
But as far as doing that open relationship, hold on. What's the best way to say this?
Uh-oh.
There's a girl that I know right now that is open with her, what's going on and stuff, and me and her are friends. So,
but she wants to be with you and other people.
No. I don't know what she's doing, but she's open. She told me straight out that she has.
Hey, well, shoot a number over them, bro.
She
shoot
has
a
sex
number over here
with other people. She said it just like that. I have other dudes I'm having sex with.
Hey, she getting down like that.
Are you okay with it?
I'm not okay with any of this stuff. I didn't have sex with her, but she told me that, and I'm just like, damn, okay. So me and her are not we're not having sex, but I know that she gets down like that. So if I ever want to have sex with her, I know that that's where it is.
Got it. Hey,
would you take her serious? Would
Jamila?
she be
No,
serious?
how can I take her serious if she's messing around with other people too? I can't take her serious.
I'm saying once she's done with the people and now it's your turn, would you take her
serious? Your turn.
Yeah.
If she was done with the people, then she chose me.
Hold on. Why can't you understand that she needs more than one cat?
Touche.
And if she
why can't you overstand
listen,
that?
Wow.
I said that I did overstand that. Okay, I overstood
what if you want
that.
A little hammer from different realms?
Wow. Okay.
But I wouldn't be in a committed relationship with her though, Kenny.
Jamila.
What if she want the 7-inch realm?
Hey, stay, Kenny. Knock it off. Knock it off.
She got to come to the
Jamila, would you openly date? Would you date a man that's seeing other women?
Absolutely.
Oh, see, it's a certain part of Jamila, but we done lost Jamila to the colony. There's a certain part of Jamila that's sexy every
Yes,
week.
I would listen. That man stepped up and did his thing. I asked for him. I wasn't specific. I asked God for preferences. I just asked for a man, and this is what I wanted, and that's what showed up. So
I'm not mad at you, Jamila. You know, I'm just
absolutely, I would date a guy that has multiple women.
Hey,
she just wouldn't date multiple men.
Hey, Chess, man, Chess. I know I was raised Christian.
Multiple
I know I was raised Christian, but I'm about to become an Islamist.
Smarty.
I'm going to Mecca. I'm going to Mecca next week, my nigga.
Next week.
What's wrong with you?
You're gonna miss the podcast.
Hey, we'll be doing via Mecca.
International. Mm-hmm.
Yes, live streaming from Mecca.
I did the podcast from Alaska.
Doing my pilgrimage. Yeah, you did.
So, for the record, men that date multiple women are among the top elite. I just want y'all to know that.
Bang, bang.
That's not necessarily
men
true.
they are financially, they are emotional intelligence, they are among the top. I'm just putting that out there.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. A man that can handle multiple homes, multiple women. That's a certain type of man. Not every man is capable of doing that.
You hear it, Chess?
It is what it is.
You hear it, Chess?
You didn't hear what she said, Kenny.
No,
he is financial. He's financial and psychological.
Multiple homes is one thing. If you're talking about just dating.
No, we're not talking about dating. We're talking about wives.
What's that?
In my situation, we're talking about wives.
Okay.
In my religion, you can have up to 4 wives. So my husband can have 3 other wives. And yes, we're talking about serious stuff where he's taking care of all of these homes required for all of our needs. Yes. And he has to be emotionally intelligent enough to handle each one of these wives of his.
But he ain't dating, then he's married. That's different. He ain't dating then.
We all keep getting hung up on the dating. Like, I feel like we clarify that we get lost in the dating. We like what it is. It is what it is. We're going to establish dating. We're going to make one clear statement for dating. Like, y'all just keep going back and forth with it.
He asked, would you be with a man that's in open relationships? And we've been talking about dating. So if you're talking
then I said, in my case, I specifically went to me and said, in my case, it will be wives.
So I changed it. Kenny. It's her opinion. That's her take.
That's a relationship. That's a whole different thing, man.
Okay, we're coming back to you, Kenny. Michael.
And he could date all them wives too.
Mike, would you date a woman that asks you to be open? Like, she wants to date you. Now, this is before you were happily married, but she wants to date you. But she wants to date Kenny too. You mean you like me and Kenny? Yeah.
It was maturity. Younger, no. Older, maybe. It all depends on the person. Back in the day, the idea of you being with another man, another dick inside of you, just kind of was a little gross. But when you realize it, there's a lot of dicks inside people. It's just a matter of when it comes.
Somebody said earlier we just taking turns. Somebody said we just taking turns on each other.
Exactly.
When is my turn, Val? Do I get a turn, Val?
Here's the key. Honestly,
you want to take this one?
I am just disgusted right now. But go ahead.
What do you mean? Why are you disgusted?
Michael said there was a lot of dicks inside of everyone. What did you say?
Yeah, when you think about it, what was that movie where the guy was like, "So, how many people have you actually been with?" And the lady said, 2. 2? 2? So, that's just an overreaction to like, I want to be the only dick inside of you, and that's an illusion.
It's statistically impossible.
Golly.
Yeah, but I think men can handle that. That's why it's grossed out to men to have a visual or to think that their woman is sleeping with another person. That men can't swallow that.
Once again, we'll pause. Once again, the prophet.
Whatever.
Jamila's a prophet. Period. So
it ain't a prophet. See, that's true.
Yeah.
Are you open to open dating?
I have, and they're just rules. So this is just for me. This is like the time that it happened.
Okay.
We are the primary couple, and everything else is recreation. So that was just the rule. And if the person that we were also dating fell in love with the other person or one of us, that's when we break it off. That was the rule.
Recreation.
Yeah. I was just
at the rec center right before I came home, babe.
Good for you.
Where was you at? I was at the rec center getting some recreation.
That was the rule that we came up with to make it fair.
But aren't you
sounds
the
easy.
likelihood of that person falling in love with somebody else by opening the door for them to do so?
The door. Let's say opening the door or opening something else.
The thing about the primary relationship is that we'd been together for a couple of years already, so it was something that we wanted to explore and do. We loved each other. We weren't trying to be with anyone else in that way. We wanted to be with someone as a couple, and so we mutually picked a person that we liked. They agreed to date us, and we told them straight out the gate, if you like one of us more than the other, this isn't going to work for us. So if it's equal, cool, we can have a good time, blah, blah, blah. It's never going to be serious, right? Because we talk about levels of seriousness. It's like, we are the primary couple. This is our relationship. We're bringing you into it. It's fun, but that's it.
That's how it works. A side
y'all still together?
Wouldn't that be kind of setting yourself up?
We were together for like 5 or 6 years.
You can't say what the heart going to eventually roll with.
Right, that's what I was thinking, but I mean...
Right.
I mean, what if they started would never go around? What if they didn't?
I know, but
wow,
it worked in that situation. The only reason we really broke up is because I moved to the West Coast, so it's not like we're still friends. It's not a big deal. But again, communicate. This is what we're talking about: compatibility, communication, being upfront with people 100% of the time, because ultimately, what it comes down to is understanding each other and not hurting other people's feelings either, because you got to be clear. If people can't handle something, if they don't like something, if they don't want to do something, or if they really do, you got to clarify what that is and establish what that could be. So I'm not saying it's an easy thing to do, but it has the best outcome if you can.
It sounds quite magical, because if it was the way you saying it, the world wouldn't be how it would be. I'm just saying. I don't think that's
it's not easy, and it's not for everyone, and I don't recommend it for everyone, and
Absolutely.
I don't recommend it for every situation. It doesn't work with other relationships I've been in, and like it's not. And also sometimes if I date someone, I just want to be with that person. It's person to person, context to context, situation to situation.
It's situation.
Always, and it always communication. The way you have a relationship with one person is different than another person having a relationship with that person.
Okay,
so you got to see that.
So Val, let me ask you a question, Val. Would you rather date a criminal millionaire or a person that makes $40K a year? Criminal millionaire or the person that makes $40K a year? Which would you rather date? And the person that makes $40K is a law-abiding citizen.
I know what she's gonna pick.
Go ahead, Mike. What is it?
Val, where you at? Can you hear me?
Are you asking me the question?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I did say Val.
I'm sorry.
Let me ask again.
I was thinking about what P said. I'm sorry. I was all in my head.
So you just all okay. You got P on the mind. P on the mind. Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Well, I've already done that. So
exactly.
Well, wait. Let me ask the question. Let me ask the question again. Would you rather date a criminal millionaire?
I've already done that, is what I'm saying.
Okay, we don't know what you've done. Like, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Okay. Can I assist her on that question? When she did it,
what did she do?
Dated this criminal millionaire.
Okay, I mean, I didn't know. I don't know.
Yeah. And it was clear that she preferred a criminal millionaire over a legal 40,000 or 50K guy.
The streets.
Now, the real question: would you do it again?
Hell no.
There you go.
That's fair. You guys, I'm sorry. I have to go. I have to go.
Pilar, thank you for being here.
I love you all madly. We will debate the future of jetpacks.
We'll see you again soon.
All right. I'm glad. It's good we're separated geographically. Then we can't jump into each other's square. That's how
especially Jamila.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially Jamila.
Don't nobody want to come in my square.
No.
I would come and bring delicious food. That's how it works.
Oh, okay. You gotta sweep up my feet.
Yeah, all right. All right, you guys have a great night. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Okay. Val, can I share a little about your criminal millionaire?
I mean, if you'd like, I don't care.
Oh, you got the story.
Oh, okay. So Val just knew she hit the jackpot.
Damn.
Wow.
Now, he didn't come across as truly criminal, but, he had a lot of disposable income. So, you didn't want to look too deep. But what was the real bonus is that nigga was hanging.
Wow. Okay, well, Mike, how did you know all that, Mike?
Yes.
Let's not share it.
Because you know how I knew that?
Because Valerie told him.
I don't know how you knew that.
Valerie came home one day and said, "Oh my God!" And the nigga got a big dick too.
Wow. Well.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
and
cool.
then she gave me an idea of how big, and she was like, "I hit the jackpot."
Hey, Mr. Moderator,
so
can we get back on the rails?
What you
So
mean?
wait, hold on. No. Valerie, then why you saying no, not no more?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Right, he had the money, he had the lifestyle, and he clearly had the penile. What's the problem?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Story.
Okay. So, okay, I'm going to add my 2 cents because the after effects of what she discovered about the criminal lifestyle is something that just leaves a bad taste in her mouth. And that's something that she doesn't want to put herself through again.
Was that from the lifestyle or the penis? But I'm bomb, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
No, it was after effect.
It depends on the
after he
crime.
got caught and went to jail, and some of the things that took place after that whole transition.
Okay.
And me personally, I had a lot of women friends who had men who were, doing both. They were doing the legal thing and then they were doing the illegal thing. And about all three of them got caught around the same period of time. That 07 to 011 era.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
All right.
I wasn't alone.
Yeah.
Jamila, would you prefer a criminal millionaire or a law-abiding 40K a year type person?
Okay, I would prefer the law-abiding, but what's the crime? Yes, what's the crime that the millionaire did?
I mean, look,
now it depends on the crime.
He's making racks off of it. Maybe he's transporting little kids across the country. I don't know.
My millionaire is in prison for the biggest U.S. bank scam. What is it? The biggest bank scam in U.S. history, like over $80 million.
Damn.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I would have dated him too.
Well, that's just a bank scam. He wasn't killing nobody. Damn.
I don't need no. I don't need that other part.
Yeah, it's a little too much. I'm good.
I got one last question, and we're going to start to wrap it up. One last question. Hey, Chess, would you choose your child over a potential mate? Let's say you got a little son, and your girl, she don't like your son. Would you make your son deal with it, or would you choose your child over your mate? Come on now.
To be honest, it's not that I would choose my child, but if she wants to be my mate, she would never make me to make a choice.
Bang. Bang, bang, bang.
That's just the real part. If she want to be my mate, that's just the truth.
Michael, you have a cool young son. If you, I don't know the dynamics, but if your son, you met another woman again outside of your marriage here, hypothetical, and the woman didn't dig your son, how would you handle that? Would you choose your son over the mate, or vice versa?
At this stage of my life, of course. But, I could say, when I was younger, I doubt that I would make that choice, but sometimes we can be infatuated by other things, and we allow that infatuation to distort our reality of what.
In other words, you tell that kid to go stay with his mom for a little bit. You go stay at your mom's house.
or you separate the two. You don't let both of them mix, and keep the girl a little bit on the outskirts. You don't get too serious with her, but you're going to enjoy the fun, and keep the two separated.
Got it. Kenny,
I'm here.
What say you? Would you dish your kid for your mate?
You would never dish your kid. Like, if you have someone that you're trying to get serious with, you want it to work out. Why it don't work out if it's your kid just being like, that ain't my mom, then you have to get your kid in line. If the person is a good person, why would you let your kid dictate what your life gonna be?
Maybe he's a kid king.
I don't have kid kings. You have kid subjects.
Ooh.
It ain't but one kid. Ain't but one king.
I hear you.
You can't let it. You can't let the kid dictate what you're gonna do. I mean, if the person is a good person, not mistreating your kid, and your kid is just being, I don't like her because, I mean, kids are naturally, this is my mom over here and you're not. So if you have that situation, you have to talk to your kid and try to make it work if you're trying to get serious with the person. If it's somebody you just casually trying to get, then I don't even see it as a problem.
Trying to get. Okay, Jamila.
Well, I wouldn't be in that situation. Why? Because the person that I'm trying to be with, my kid will also be getting to know them at the same time.
But what if your kid don't like them, Jamila? What if your kid like his feet stink, Ma?
We ain't gonna be able to vibe. It's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work.
So you gonna pick your kid over the mate?
Yeah, I kind of sort of would.
So if the dude is a good dude overall, and your kid just feeling like
he out, Kenny, you heard her.
No, because if my kid is a good person, my kid must be feeling this way for a reason. It is just not, because
kids have different reasons for different things. He not my dad.
That could be also a reason, but it could also be a reason of they look at me funny. They make me feel uncomfortable, or you might have done something to my child or said something that who knows, So I just feel like with my kid, knowing my kids, it gotta be something serious for them just not to like a person, not because you're not my dad.
Got it. Hey, Jamila, hold on for a second. Because I know this dude, Hassan McCullough, is not sitting. Yeah.
What was I doing?
Sitting up here asleep on this podcast.
I wasn't asleep, man.
Mom, do you see Hassan, Mom?
Hey, listen, this
Mom, do you
hour
see
podcast
Hassan?
turns into like an hour and a half.
Hey, bro, don't do that. You're supposed to be the one with the most stamina on the panel. What's wrong with you?
Hey, listen, I just came from track practice, homie. I'm cool.
What that mean, Hercules?
Meaning like, I'm cool. I had an apple. I'm good. I got a lot of I was chilling.
Wow. Val, we about to get out of here. You rest your sleepy head. Val. What if he got a kid, Val? Or what if you got a kid and your kid don't like him?
Well, bye-bye.
To who? Your kid?
The guy. My daughter would always come first. I'm sorry. That's like non-negotiable.
Yeah. It really is.
Okay.
That's why I shook that girl, Don. Shit.
I hear you.
The kid comes first. I realized that.
King. He was a kid king in your house. He was playing for the jester.
Introduce that kid to my wrestling moves.
What he's dealing with, what he was dealing with, Hassan was dealing with. My daughter's not going to be acting all crazy and not.
Hassan, you supposed to have lovingly started wrestling with little man.
You supposed to have lovingly stomped the lights out of him.
Put him in a headlock.
Yeah.
No.
And a chokehold and show him
lovingly
just a little bit of
lovingly put him to sleep, choked him out lovingly
put him in a headlock for about 5 minutes. And
I don't.
he would have straightened out.
I don't think the police would have been happy about that, homie.
The point is, if a guy comes to me and says, your daughter is, we would sit down and have a conversation about it. I'm not going to automatically take anybody's side. We're going to talk about it, especially if I find him to be significant in my life and I'm living with him.
Yeah, it got to the point where he was climbing over stuff, getting, you know how kids climb in the cabinets and stuff? He was a little kid. He was climbing up on the stuff, and I'm like, look at him. And she didn't have no problem with it, you know?
Cave people. Cave animals.
I had a problem with him climbing over everything and stuff.
All right, listen, man. Listen, this has been spirited. Some folks is falling asleep. They need to be ashamed of themselves.
Dude, I'm not falling. I was looking at something.
Oh,
okay, research on our topic.
Rewind the tape. Okay, cool.
Listen, I wasn't asleep.
Jesus Christ. We'll talk about the Anunnaki next week. Maybe that'll be more,
I'm cool. We can talk about anything, man. I'm up for any debate. Any conversation.
That's what I thought. Okay, well, listen. Last segment.
Okay.
We want to know.
Oh.
I'm going to have to go, guys. But
what's on your chest?
Yeah, he did say the last one was the last question, too.
Right.
No, the last segment is always what's on your chest.
Mike,
so that's
before you leave, tell us what's on your chest.
Oh, what's on my chest? Okay. Wow. Jeez. Okay. So before the sun rises, it's always at the darkest, right before the sun rises. So when you got to have your brightest opportunities peak, you're going to have to deal with those low moments. And so right now, I'm right there in the midst. Really juggling and trying to keep that puzzle together while that horizon that I'm working on
is coming.
Staying focused on the horizon and not allowing the pieces that I'm patching together, consume me.
Well, don't forget about Neville Goddard. Remember our guy?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I actually got one of those audio books that is 16 hours long that has a combination of all of his books.
Oh,
yeah.
Got it. Well, listen. Way to get it off your chest, Mike. We appreciate you being here. We'll see you next time, bro.
Okay, it's great. That was fun.
Mike is on that consciousness journey, boy.
Yes, sir. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Valerie, what's on your chest?
Oh, what is on my chest? Oh, I was upset that they fired Joy Reid, and I was trying to really understand what's going on, I won't say first it was Tiffany Cross, but Tiffany Cross was laid off, right? And they really had no justification as far as I'm concerned for doing that. Now they let go of Joy Reid. Now it's unfortunate that, where are our black newscasters on major networks, and why are they just putting an axe to them the way they are?
We must be our own heroes, Val. We must be our own heroes in this era. We must be. You must be. You have to become Joy Reid, Val, the forensic guy.
Well, hence I have my own business, so I totally.
There it is.
I get that. It's just unfortunate. So that's on my chest.
Yes, ma'am. Got it. Chest.
I hear you. Yep.
Chest. What's on your chest? That's a funny little thing.
No, man. I just this past Saturday celebrated my birthday.
Yeah, you did. Happy birthday, son.
Thank you. It's my birthdays every day, but y'all get
that part.
They had asked me, what you want to do for your birthday? Blah blah blah. You want to go here? You want to go? No, I've been around the world. No, I don't really want to go anywhere. But what I wanted to do was, I just wanted to have dinner with my family. Yeah. And so I had like my immediate family, I had some of my wife's family, which is my family, and some of my close friends. And that was cool because in these times and what's happening right now, that's very important. The village, your village is just important. And I wanted them to know how much I actually love them, and they showed me love. That was cool for me.
Say word, man. Say word. And happy birthday to you again, family.
Happy solar return.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Fuller return. Look at
Jamila, your face tells the whole story. Jesus. Jamila's face can write a Bible. Jamila, what's on your chest?
But thinking about what Hassan says, so she was like, huh?
Right.
What's on my chest is I always wonder if people know how much I love them.
Oh. I like it.
That's what's on my chest. Do people know that I really love them? Can they feel it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they can, because your hearts commute with each other. Communicate. If you didn't know that, your hearts communicate.
Let him go.
Your heart is an electric being. So as you walk around people, your hearts communicate. So the people that you love do know this.
You know, that's her get it off her chest. That's what's
I know,
on her
but
chest.
I'm just telling her that they know because your hearts communicate.
Okay.
It's a big,
Jamila, thank you for receiving it, Jamila. Thanks for that.
That's all I would do is.
Kendo Mickens. Are you there, Kendo? Earth to Kendo Mickens.
It's almost the same weekly that we have a country that, we've continually been treated like a stepchild towards. And we constantly try to give it love, but this country is just pushing us away and constantly falling short. When you want this country to be better, they're just constantly falling short. And you're hoping it really is that stepchild syndrome where you're just saying, when is this country going to ever?
Well, that question is dead at this point. We done been here too long asking the same question. At this point, the question is the answer.
Ooh. It's like a basketball
Somebody
game.
wrote a book called that. Go to Amazon and check that out.
Yeah. The question is the answer.
Well, good stuff, Kenny. Way to get it off your chest. Hassan, what's on your chest, man?
What's on my chest? Okay, so I don't understand. I don't think a lot of people know that they control this whole construct based on their reality.
Come on now.
When it comes to thoughts, your brain and your heart are electric. But when I was going to say the people are different because the people are made different. The people who have melanin are connected to the sun. The people who are lunar people are connected to the moon.
Oh.
Okay. The lunar people all connect to the moon because it's a different frequency.
Oh.
And they were made different based on them being spliced with animal DNA. The melanated people do not have animal DNA. That's why they have 9 ether hair. No animal represents 9 ether hair on this planet. You have a lot of animals that have the straight hair and stuff, and some curly hair, but they don't have 9 ether hair, the kinky hair. That being said, the so-called melanated people or the so-called black people control this construct based on their thoughts, but most people don't know that. If they knew that, then they'll be able to control this planet and they'll be able to get anything they want based on the power of thought. That's why the civil rights movement was so big, because all the melanated people came together with the same mindset and they was able to manifest anything they wanted based on their mind. The same thing can happen now. But we are doing other stuff. That's why they always want us to vote and stuff, because they know that your vote is based on you surrendering your mind going into that. And so if you didn't do that, you'll be able to control your own construct based on your own thought. But
I can smoke a
Wasn't
bag
part
of
of
it.
the civil rights movement making sure we had the right to vote?
I was just talking about how the energy of them coming together, being on the same wavelength. None of that voting stuff, it doesn't matter. That's all.
Kenny,
That's a
that's his
psyop.
get off the chest.
Listen, that voting stuff is a psyop. They don't want us to be in the same thought process because they already know the melanin connect to the sun makes the vibration higher on this planet, because we actually are part of this planet. The white people are not a part of this planet. That's why they can't dance. A lot of them can't dance and they stiff because they're not a part of the planet.
But what about the ones that can?
And the ones that can are mixed with melanated DNA. Not all white people are white. A lot of them that have black DNA in them and stuff. Some don't.
Okay.
The ones that dance can. They have souls. When you see stuff, Soul Train, that's the people that can dance have souls. The people don't have souls. There's a lot, even so-called black people don't have souls. The ones that can dance have souls. I always think about that. That's why when movies and stuff. Go ahead.
Every so-called white person I meet, I should have them do a jig, and if they don't do a jig properly.
And on that note,
they don't jig
right. Yes.
And on that note,
you know exactly.
Hassan, way to get it off your chest. I will append to what he's saying that, in second and third grade, depending on what type of school you went to, you learned about compound words. Remember that? Compound words? Two words that come together to make another definition?
Yes.
Well, if you look up the definition of govern, it means to control. Just go ahead. Look it up right now. Just go look it up. If you look up the word mint, it is the root of mental, which means mind.
Right.
Now listen, folks. This ain't conspiracy theory. It is, like somebody says, what it is. Government literally means mind control. Is your mind controlled? We done. Hey, yo, thank you all once again for hanging out with the crew. Jamila Richardson, Chester B. Davis, Val the Forensic Gal, Miguel, who has left early, and also Pilar, my man Hassan McCullough, and Can Do Mickens. I'm your man's Dominic Quinn Superstar, and we shall see you again next week for Opinionation.
Peace.